let's move on to another issue. It has been 1 year since Thai activist Wanchalerm Satsaksit went missing. And recently, the Amnesty International called on Thai authorities and ASEAN today to investigate the disappearance of this political activist who went missing last year in Cambodia, while the Cambodian authorities have failed in their legal obligation to probe the case properly. Amnesty submitted an open letter to Thailand's Attorney General to highlight the failures in the Cambodian investigation and to call for the Attorney General to launch an immediate formal investigation, while the Department of Special Investigation into the enforced disappearance of Wanchalerm Satsaksit. Amnesty also reiterated its calls for the ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights to take more active role in facilitating cooperation among ASEAN member countries to afford the greatest measure of mutual assistance for victims of enforced disappearance, as well as in searching for, locating, and releasing forcibly disappeared persons in Southeast Asia. Friday, June 4th marks 1 year since Wanchalerm was last seen in Phnom Penh, where he was living in self-exile with little or no progress in the investigation to establish his fate or whereabouts. According to Amnesty International, a criminal investigation into the enforced disappearance of Wanchalerm has formally been underway in Cambodia since September last year. His sister, Sitanan Satsaksit, gave evidence to a court in Phnom Penh in December last year, but the authorities have not reported any new investigatory actions undertaken in relation to the case. His sister reported the abduction of Wanchalerm on June 4, 2020. CCTV footage published in the media following the abduction shows a dark blue Toyota Highlander leaving the scene where Wanchalerm Satsaksit was last seen, as well as two men who appear to have witnessed the abduction. Thai authorities previously filed criminal charges against Wanchalerm, most recently in 2018 under the Computer Crime Act, alleging that he had posted anti-government material on a satirical Facebook page. The authorities reportedly requested Wanchalerm's extradition from Cambodia at the time, though the Cambodian authorities have not publicly acknowledged receiving any such request.
That's quite something to endure indeed. I had an opportunity to interview his sister last year, and she actually had more hope when he went missing from Thailand for a while, because she always believed that he would turn up. But this time around, she's still persisting on fighting for justice and the truth, obviously.
Exactly.
And that wraps up our program for tonight. Don't forget to catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our website, worldwideweb.thaipbsworld.com.
And that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS World Tonight. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ